Master CatJoya. Our lesson for today is common factors in polynomials. To factors a polynomials means to write it as a product of two or more polynomials. The first step is to determine whether the terms have a common factor other than 1 or -1. To multiply a monomials and a polynomials, we use the distributive property to multiply each term of the polynomials by the monomials. To factors, we do the reverse and factor out a common factor. To factor out the common factor, we divide each terms of polynomials by the product of the GCF or greatest common factors of the numerical coefficients and the variables raised to least exponent. For example, factor completely 15x squared minus 10xy. Solution. Let's factor each. 15x squared is equal to 3 times 5 times x squared. Next, negative 10xy is equal to negative times 2 times 5 times x times y. Let's get the common factors and numerical coefficient. The answer is 5. In variable, the least exponent in x is x, and in y, there's no common factor. The common factors or the GCF is 5x. We divide each term of polynomials by the GCF. So, 15x squared divided by 5x is equal to 3x. Negative 10xy divided by 5x is equal to negative 2y. So, the final answer is 5x times 3x minus 2y. Let's try another example. Factor completely. 8a to the third x squared y squared minus 24a squared x y to the third plus 32a x squared y to the fourth. Solution. Let's factor. 8a to the third x squared y squared is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times a times a times a times x times y times y. Next, negative 24a squared x y to the third is equal to negative times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times a times a times x times y times y times y. Next, 32a x squared y to the fourth is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times a times x times x times y times y times y times y. The common factor is 2 times 2 times 2 times a times x times y times y, or the greatest common factor is 8a x y squared. We divide each terms of the polynomials by the GCF. 8a to the third xy squared y squared divided by 8a xy squared is equal to a squared x. Next, negative 24a squared xy to the third divided by 8a xy squared is equal to negative 3ay. Next, 32ax squared y to the fourth divided by 8axy squared is equal to 4xy squared. So the final answer is 8axy squared times a squared x minus 3ay plus 4xy squared. That's it. Bye!